So I've mentioned a couple of times now about staging sites and testing things like perf matters on your staging server. Many hosted providers actually give you free staging options. The thing is, they're not always that easy to use, or somebody else might be using it for something else. A developer might be doing some work on there, and you just want to do some work, but you don't have access to it. A great solution is something called Cloudways. Now, of course, you can host your own sites on that server system as well. That's where we host our sites. Crunchlets.com is on a Cloudways server using DigitalOcean backend servers. But what a lot of people don't realize is that you can use Cloudways as a staging site. And it doesn't cost you much money either. You only pay per hour for what you use. And often it's a very small amount of money, like 1.3 cents an hour. So if you only need a staging site for a day or 2 days, it's very cheap. And then when you finish with it, you can just get rid of it and delete it. If you go to getus.at/Cloudways, that allows you to actually create a free account. And you can try and test out Cloudways for free. And you can migrate your site across with the simple and easy plugin. Let's have a look now how you can create a staging site on Cloudways, and it just costs you 1.3 cents an hour, and it's a red hot server. Let's have a look. Okay, let's dive in and create that server. First of all, you need a Cloudways account. getus.at/Cloudways. Click on Start for free. Come in here now and fill in your basic details to register. Got a promo code? AffyBoy20 will get you 20% off your first month if you move ahead with this service. Of course, you've got to agree and then click on the Start for free. The great thing about this service is that it's a 3-day full trial. You don't need a credit card, there's no charges, and basically you can dive straight in and create yourself a server. And you can even migrate your current site across to test it if you want. So off it goes. It's going to create your account. And then what we need to do now is actually create a VPS server, which is a pretty easy thing to do. It's just a few button clicks. We'll come into this screen here and we can pre-install a number of applications. We're going to choose WordPress. We're going to give it a name. Let's give it Test. Let's be creative. You can give your server a name as well. So you've got your app and server name. And now you choose your service provider. You've got multiple service providers you can see here. This is one for DigitalOcean, and you can see below the prices for each of those service providers. So all the different options are on a nice little slider there. So that's the 1 gig premium, and you see it's $12 a month. And it's 1 cent an hour. So for using it for a staging server, that's important to realize. It's only costing you 1 cent an hour. Choose your data center. DigitalOcean has quite a number. Volta has different data centers and different plans and different prices. So you can choose whatever provider you actually feel the best about. I go for DigitalOcean. I've used them for a long time and I've been very happy with the stability and the service. So in this case, we're going to go for a 1 gig and launch. So for a staging site, we don't need a pretty heavyweight server, but you notice the premium options. In this case, we're just going to go for a 1 gig, the bare bones site to test out. Now, if you need more capacity and more speed for your testing of your staging server, of course, you need to use a larger server with a greater amount of capacity. This server is going to cost us just 1.3 cents an hour or $10 a month. So we can blow this server away in 20 minutes time and only pay 1.3 cents. That's the beauty of using Cloudways as a staging site. And as I've mentioned before, you can migrate your site very easily using the plugin. There you go. Pretty cool, huh? So now you know a great way to test your site without actually having your own staging site, or if it's too difficult to use your own staging site, to use a third-party site like Cloudways to get up and running. I do offer a migration service and some configuration services if you want, so check out my site at Crunchlets.com and go into the shop. That'll give you access to all my products and services in one easy location.